there, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we are doing another set of press-on nails. I'm gonna just paint one with you and then we'll get on to the stamping part of it. So first off, color I am using is called Marry Me. This is from Nail Reserve Los Angeles. I have a discount code, so don't forget to use that when you place your order. All the links down below. I love their polishes. They are vegan, they're cruelty-free, and they are gnine-free. And then they smell amazing. So I'm going to do 2 coats of Marry Me. So I'm going to pop this in the lamp. One sec. Okay, so second coat. So always put on a thin coat and then I kind of go over it lightly just to kind of smooth out any brush strokes. And then I'll wait a second or so before I pop it in the lamp. That way it'll have a chance to level out. And then all the brush strokes that I might have will go away. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds. One moment. Okay, so then the second, I'm going to put a layer of glitter. This one is called Starlight. And this is over white and this is over black. It's a beautiful glitter. So I'm going to put that over. Okay, so now we're going to... Now this glitter is a little thicker. So I try and smooth it out as much as I can, but it will have a little bit of bumps to it. So normally if I am just going to leave it like this, I will put a base coat over and then a top coat, and then it'll smooth out the glitter. But because I'm going to stamp on it, I'm just going to buff it out. So hang on, we'll be right back. Okay, so I will get some alcohol on a wipe, and then I just wipe off the tacky layer, and then I take my buffer and then I just quickly buff it out to make it a little smoother. Just because I want my stamps to lay flat. So that's good. And then I take a no lint wipe, and then I buff it or wipe it off again. So you can still see the glitter. I just take whatever is on the surface. Okay, so one second. So this is them all done. So now we're going to do some stamping. Okay, so we're going to do some Keroppi nails. This little frog, he's so adorable. So this is from Mundo De Unas stamping plate. They don't have a backing per se. They have a coating to them. I haven't had any issues with getting cuts or anything from their stamping plates. They don't come with films, so you don't have to worry about a film. They are finely etched, so they do shred cotton balls a bit. So I'll show you. The reason I like them is I can get images that I can't normally get, you know, in Canada or the US kind of thing. They do, because they're in Mexico, they can do a lot of different images. So this is the one plate I'm going to use. And then this one is AZ Flowers 1. I really like this one. I'm going to do a bunch of those. I might do some of those as well. Those are kind of cute. So we're going to do some of that. And then this one is Bundle Monster and Nailed the Polish. This one is BM-XL214. I like the stars and maybe the clouds. I might use those on it as well. We're going to do a bunch of layering. I've got a bunch of, I need more stamping. Stampers. I've got 10 out. I probably will need more. And then this one is Maniology M329. It's a cute plate. I really like this one. I am going to probably use the little rainbow, and I might use some of the little flowers. Actually, I might use these because instead of those. I don't know. I might end up using a whole bunch. We'll see how busy the nail gets. Okay, but we're going to do Keroppi first because he is super cute and he's the main star. So let me get ready. Hang on one sec. Okay, I think we're ready now. Okay, so since I touched this, I'm going to clean it up. And then I should get one of my lint-free wipes and just quickly go over it. You can use, I don't have any right now. Sometimes I'll cut up t-shirts. I saw that on Maniology page. People that will cut up t-shirts or whatever and then use them. So I think I'm going to do the big guy. So I'm just going to do the set of 10 right now because I only have 10 stampers. And then I'll do the other part off camera later. So there's the one. So then I'm just going to get rid of. So he'll be on the big nail. So I'm just going to lay them out over here so I don't. So the next one I'm going to use is this one. Oop. So I scraped too light. And then roll. Okay, so he turned out good. I killed these stampers. I've had these stampers. They were my first ones. I got them when I was first out with She Modern, when she had her foils. So that's where I got the idea to do my water decals using a stamper, because I was doing it already with my foils from She Modern, so it came in handy. Okay, so I got 3 little froggies. I'm thinking once I show this set to my coworker, she might kind of like this one, because so I'm going to do this guy. Because so far I've made her a BTS set. Then I made her, oh, this guy's kind of smudgy. I'm going to get rid of him. I made her a BTS. Then I made her a Melody Susie. So, or not Melody Susie. My Melody. This guy, I want his face. I want his face. That's a bit better. A little dark, but that's okay. Okay. Let's do this guy because he's kind of big. And I can turn my mat all the way around. And then I can get rid of everything I don't want. Now, if you're not proficient with your lint roller, you can use a piece of tape. I've been using my lint roller for so many years now that I've kind of got the hang of it. But use piece of Scotch tape. That works well. I use Scotch tape as well, especially when I'm trying to get in between. I'll show you. We'll use some tape. Actually, I'll do this for the big guys and this one. But then you can go in with your Scotch tape for little when you get close to the stamper. So I don't know what he's got in his camera. So Okay, so I've got some acetone in my dampened dish, so I have that aside. I got a piece of tin foil so I can put my polish down. I've got a green, a red, and a white, so I can color them in. And I'm going to do a couple with you, and then I'll just do the rest of them and then come back, because I don't want to take too long, because I've got a lot of them. So I just put a little bit of polish on my tin foil. Now you can use a palette, you can use it on your silicone mat, and I prefer brushes, just because that's what I kind of started on. Sometimes though, when I'm doing like a lot of circles, I'll use a dotting tool, but not very often. So, and then a lot of times when I'm working with one color, I'll do all that color first on each image, and then I'll switch to a new color. So I find that easier, and then that way I'm not switching out colors on every single one. So I'll just show you that for now. And then now I'm going to go in with the white and do all these three images are the same. So, and do the white. Now, it doesn't matter if you use a brush or a dotting tool. Use whatever's comfortable for you. I started out using a brush, and I feel like I have more control. So I just put the polish down, and then I just kind of spread it out. Don't put too much. I put too much there. And then I just kind of tap it in and then move it around. You don't want to move it too much, because then you have a tendency to smear the design or pull it up. So there's his eyeballs. So we'll do this one. So I pinky on the stamper, and then that way it gives you more stability. And I always have my my arm on my table as well. And because I have my lights on and stuff, that's why it makes it a little harder. But so I kind of lift it up so you guys can see. So there, I think it went out of lines a little bit. It's not too bad. Okay, so now rinse off my brush. Then I rinse it off in the acetone, and then I wipe it off on my paper towel. And then when I'm done, I put cuticle oil on my brush, just so it conditions it and helps out the brush. And then once in a while, I'll rinse them out in hot water, and then I'll lay them out to dry, and then I will put cuticle oil and then put them away. So now we're just going to go in with the green. Hopefully I'm using the right green. I was kind of debating how green he is supposed to be. And because I did his cheeks first, I can go right over them, because they'll still show on the other side. See, I have to do up a little bit more. Up up to his eyeballs. And there he is. There's the first one. So I'll put him aside. And then I go in and do this one. So then I just kind of tap and move the polish around. And then I kind of float it. I'll put it in the center of the image, and then I'll kind of float it out. So I missed a little bit there on his nose as well, or his eye. I went out. Also, I was going to mention, I always do the color that I need to have on the bottom first. So I do the red first, because when I do the green, I'm going to cover all over it. So whatever's in the foreground, I think it is, do that color first, and then so I do the red first, and then I can go in with the green and then do all the green, and then it doesn't matter if I cover the red. I do the red first because then it has more time to dry. So I'll do the red first, give that some time to dry, then I do the eyeballs, and then I will do the green. So by the time I get to do the green, the red should be dry. Okay, I just thought I'd throw that in there just to see if that would make sense to you guys, to help why I do certain colors in certain order. Okay, so one moment, I will be back. And another thing, when you're reverse stamping, once your polish starts to dry, because I'm using regular polish, once it starts to get dry and stick, lay some more brand new polish down. You don't want to be using the old sticky polish, because it will pull up your images. So always get a new fresh batch of polish out. And that's why I only put like little blobs of it, because it's going to dry quickly on me, quicker than I have a chance to paint everything. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so I'm back. Everything's painted. So because the nails are dry and my stamps are dry, they won't actually stick. So I'm going to use a sticky base coat and put that on. That way the images will stick to my nails. So I don't wait too long, probably about 30 seconds or so. You don't want to wait too long, because you don't want it dry, and you don't want it to wait too long, because you don't want it to be wet and then mush all your hard work. So I just kind of put it all over the nail, because I don't know exactly where I'm going to place the stamps as of yet. So I'm going to do the first 5 first. That way, oops, that was way too much. That way the others don't dry on me right away. Okay, so hang on, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna put all the images down. So I'm gonna put this one here. I'm gonna add some layers of different things as well. So I changed my mind about using this guy, because he looked kind of busy. So actually, I don't know. Maybe I will use him. Actually, I'm going to use him on this one. And then I'll do this one on this one. There's just so many choices. Okay. I'm going to add a star there. We're going to add a little flower. I dropped something. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, I dropped one. I managed to save one of the little stars. Everything else kind of got all fuzzy and whatever, so use this guy. And I wanted to use part of a rainbow. I was hoping that I can salvage there. And then that way I can use it on another nail. So I think it's upside down. So I'm going to just flip them over. And I'm going to put a flower there. So that's I'm going to add a little star here. I'm trying to pile up all my... So it's a family affair in my nail room today. I have Daisy under my feet, under my desk. I have Pippa behind me on a pillow. And Mr. Girly Nails is sleeping on the bed. So, okay, so now these guys, I haven't added any sticky base, so we'll do that. Oh, I already added that one. And see, even by me filing the glitter down, there's still lots of glitter there. Oops. So you'll be able to see it once I top coat and everything. Okay, so hang on, we'll be right back. While we wait for those, the ones that are kind of overhanging, I'm just going to take my pair of scissors and just cut off the excess. Oh, there. Okay, so what I decided to do, oops, that one didn't work very well. is some of these flowers on this stamping plate, I can just stamp on directly, so no reverse stamping. So that works out well. That one doesn't work very well, but we'll fix it. And then I can add the little yellow dots. So I did this one. And did that one. Now if I want, I can totally fill these guys in. So add a few. Two nails. So that's kind of cute. And I can also, I'm going to add a few little clouds. I don't really want this big weird one. But I can add a few on. Like that. Okay, one moment. Okay, so I'm back, and here's the final look of my Keroppi frogs. I think it's adorable. It turned out really cute. I'm really pleased with it. So my coworker's the one that likes all of these. Like she liked my Melody and the BTS. She's on vacation right now, so I can't wait to show her these when she gets back. But I'm sure she will love them. Stay tuned. I will have swatch photos, and then of course I will have Daisy and Pippa. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well and you are staying safe. And yeah, love you guys. And remember, be someone sparkle. Bye. No yelling. You don't get anything if you're going to yell. I love how Daisy twirls. Are you done already? Like, how? Don't bug. Oh, you can watch. You don't be stealing. Daisy's not done yet. Me? That's it.